Welcome back to FinEd, your favorite financial education channel. Today we're diving into a topic that has long divided opinions and sparked passionate debates: the economics of nuclear energy. We plan on covering more content like this for future discussions on energy and climate change because it's a complex subject deserving of its own spotlight. So without further ado, let's explore the world of nuclear energy. With the ongoing debates on greenhouse gas emissions and renewable energy, many people have wondered why nuclear energy hasn't taken center stage. This question became even more relevant after Russia's invasion of Ukraine triggered a global energy crisis, making energy independence a pressing concern. Contrary to some beliefs, nuclear energy is relatively cheap over the long term and, importantly, a safer energy source than fossil fuels. Just like some people perceive flying as more dangerous than driving, nuclear energy faces a similar challenge with public perception. However, recent shifts in the price of uranium suggest that attitudes may be changing. Uranium is now the top performing commodity, approaching levels not seen since before the Fukushima incident. The history of nuclear energy reveals a roller coaster ride. It was once embraced as the future during the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. However, incidents like 3 Mile Island in 1979 and Chernobyl in 1986 dampened enthusiasm. The early 2000s saw renewed interest, followed by a bubble in uranium prices and the global financial crisis. Fukushima in 2011 dealt another blow, but sentiment has been recovering, especially with recent global events. Despite these challenges, the number of operational nuclear reactors worldwide has remained relatively stable. New builds have offset retirements, and total generation is similar to what it was in the year 2000. Currently, approximately 430 nuclear plants operate globally, with more under construction in countries like China, India, and Russia. Nuclear power's low investment levels aren't solely due to safety misconceptions. Politics and economics also play a crucial role. Nuclear plants have exceptionally long lifespans, up to 80 years, with relatively low operating costs. However, the upfront capital costs are substantial and construction times are protracted. Delays and cost overruns have tarnished the industry's reputation. A comparison of upfront capital costs among different energy sources reveals nuclear's higher initial expense. Still, nuclear fuel costs are significantly lower than gas and coal. Some countries are adopting the closed fuel cycle, which involves reusing nuclear waste, reducing radiotoxicity, and improving resource utilization. However, this approach can be costlier and contentious. Managing nuclear waste is another challenge. Spent fuel is valuable due to its reusability, but for countries unable to recycle it, interim storage is necessary. Various methods exist, including dry cask storage and geological storage, each with its pros and cons. Remarkably, there are no permanent long-term nuclear waste storage facilities on Earth. The Onkalo Spent Nuclear Fuel Repository, once operational, will be the first of its kind with a reusable life of over 100,000 years. While nuclear energy is competitive in the long term, it faces upfront costs, time constraints, and public scrutiny. Therefore, it requires a specific type of investor. Some countries rely on politicians' decisions, while others seek private sector investment with regulatory clarity. Alternatives like renewables often benefit from government support for high upfront cost projects. In light of these issues and challenges, some are exploring small modular reactors, or SMRs, as a potential solution. These smaller reactors generate less energy than standard ones, but are cheaper and could be built in factories. Although only a few SMRs are operational now, numerous new designs are in development. The bullish case for nuclear power suggests it may become necessary if other solutions can't meet rising energy demand. This depends on whether more efficient ways of storing energy from wind and solar are developed to handle their intermittent nature. Investors interested in nuclear energy can choose between investing in uranium or utilities and energy producers. Uranium producers and miners offer direct exposure to the industry, while investing in utility companies with nuclear assets provides diversification. Lastly, let's touch on fusion energy. Unlike nuclear fission, fusion energy is generated by fusing atomic nuclei, offering potential advantages, including lower costs and abundance. Recent breakthroughs and substantial investments in fusion technology indicate growing interest in this field. Although fusion remains a challenge, startups like Commonwealth Fusion Systems and Helion Energy are making strides. Their ambitious goals could reshape the energy landscape, but skeptics abound. For now, indirect avenues like investing in companies involved with fusion technology are available to investors. And there you have it, a closer look at the economics of nuclear energy and the potential for fusion. As the world grapples with energy demands and environmental concerns, the role of nuclear power continues to evolve. Thank you for joining us on this exploration, and be sure to subscribe to FinEd for more insightful content. Until next time, stay curious.